Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as "TIFU by almost seducing my sister-in-law." This post received 3,400 upvotes. Posted by Doesthisdo. The post reads as follows. English is not my first language, please be kind. So yesterday we had a birthday party for my niece. My brother has 2 kids of his own and a stepson. The story starts to get interesting when my brother decided to cheat on and abuse his wife. They tried to repair their marriage a couple of times, but it was mainly just a lie of my brother to keep his family at home. They also planned to divorce a couple of times but never went through with it because my sister-in-law still loved him. At the party where my brother was absent for unknown reasons, I had a few drinks with my sil and I may have been a bit of a tease. I guess I should mention I am in my early 20s and she is in her late 30s. For context, I learned about having an older brother at the age of like 10, so I am not that close to him. So anyway, time quickly flew by and after another couple of drinks when we were alone, she asked me why I'm so stupid. Why am I teasing her? Do I know the consequences? It might be because I never had a girlfriend before, but I kinda went with things. Our conversation got flirty very quickly and we were talking about how us having sex would potentially be of harm to me and her. Still, she told that it's my choice. She gave the green light. She told me the taboo really excites her. I was really excited but still unsure what to do. Thankfully, our one-on-one got interrupted and so here I am. I don't know if my story is as understandable as I hope it is, but I just wanted to get some advice or something on the matter because I am not sure what to do. On one hand, she would be cheating the same way as my brother, and on the other I would also betray my brother. Still, I won't say I never had fantasies about her, but maybe they should just stay fantasies? If so, how do I face her again? Edit. Okay, since this blew up, I thought I would answer a couple questions and add a bit more information. Also, thank you for all the advice and thoughts. I live with my parents as of yet, and that's 2 towns over from my brother's place. My parents don't like sleeping over at others, and frankly I wasn't too keen this time either. There is no public transportation at night, so the reason why our one-on-one got interrupted is because I had to go home since it was late and no one else was able to drive me home because of the alcohol consumed during the event. Secondly, as I said in a reply already, I don't think my brother is the worst person ever. He mainly just had a shit childhood. Our father and his mother separated when he was a small child, so he grew up without a father and even without a mother because she was never there for him. His mother used my father for finances and that's it. Edit 2. Correction about my father's first marriage. His wife and her family treated him like shit. They never let him see my brother even though he wanted to. TLDR, I teased my almost divorced sister-in-law throughout the day, so she asked me if I want to have sex after a couple of drinks even though it could harm both of us. A comment from user Reese says, "There's no version of this playing out as a good idea. She's hurt and vulnerable, and you're horny. Rub one out. Thinking about someone else, and be on your way." This comment received 6964 upvotes. A comment from user I pooped my bum says, "Not going to be worth it." This comment received 1830 upvotes. A comment from user 7axon says, "The juice is not worth the squeeze. Too close to home if things got messy." This comment received 1048 upvotes. A comment from user Exploding Whale 17 says, "Run away. There is nothing good that can come of having drunken sex with your older, abusive brother's wife." This comment received 148 upvotes. A reply from user Sexy Weeb says, "The mental image of a dude being offered sex and proceeds to literally run away right after is hilarious." This reply received 70 upvotes. A reply from the original author Doesthisdo says, "Okay, that is actually funny, cold sweat smile." This reply received 23 upvotes. A comment from user It's All Mine Now says, "Okay, this is my take. Your brother is an utter dickwad, and an abusive piece of shit to boot. Your sil is probably feeling very low and self-conscious. She has had her worth literally chopped away from her by finding out that a man as low as your brother still actually holds most of the cards in the relationship, enough to dangle his paltry leavings in front of her, and then she found she has to accept it, because she has such low self-esteem that she doesn't think she deserves better. She wants to be loved, cherished and cared for. She wants what every other human being on the planet wants, respect and appreciation. But what she has is him. Now along comes you. You're young, full of beans and probably feisty as a virgin and wanting to sow your oats. What you see is a woman who appears to be available for a little fun. She appears to be attracted to you and up for a roll in the hay, which you really want. What you don't see, and should, is someone who is vulnerable and unwanted, valueless and desperate. You think this is fun. She thinks this is someone, some fucking person, who sees her as an attractive, sexual woman and desires her. She is literally the easiest target in the world, and you would an immoral person to take advantage of that vulnerability to just use her as a way to get an easy fuck. I very much doubt you can give her what she really wants, and the transaction between you would be so wildly skewed in your benefit and would cause such an obliterating explosion of damage to her and her family if it were to come out, that you would in fact be little more worth than your brother if you were to take advantage of the possibilities. What she needs is someone to care about her, and you can possibly be someone to provide that as a caring family member and friend, but not under the laws of God as a fuck buddy. You know in your heart how this story would end, and you would be an utter scoundrel to proceed. This comment received 808 upvotes. A reply from the original author Doesthisdo says, "Sounds about right. I just had to get this off my chest because I've been feeling sick ever since. Granted, I did get drunk with her." This reply received 355 upvotes. A comment from user double_turd says, "Masturbate then decide." This comment received 67 upvotes. A comment from user Gleninator says, "Would you feel comfortable if your brother found our? 'Cause he will. Don't do it." This comment received 95 upvotes. A comment from user Shessa Villain says, "Don't do it." This comment received 264 upvotes. A comment from user Kiko7210 says, "Don't do it. If you do it, please come back here and do another TIFU post after the consequences." This comment received 39 upvotes. A comment from user Glasses of Water says, "You know that scene in Pulp Fiction where Vincent is telling himself not to do anything with Mia Wallace? You're gonna need to do that too, pal." This comment received 46 upvotes. A comment from user William Blair says, "You didn't almost seduce her. She almost used you as a tool to get back at your brother. There is a difference." This comment received 60 upvotes. A comment from user Wardog1066 says, "There are 8 billion people on the planet. Approximately 4 billion of them are women. Pick one of the other 4 billion women to pursue. Leave this one alone." This comment received 59 upvotes. A comment from user Crimson23Lock says, "Dude, this situation is only ever good as an idea. Never IRL, as with almost all taboo kink. No shame for thinking about it. There's a reason people are drawn to it. I promise you with all the confidence I can muster that this is only good as a fantasy, and absolutely not a good idea in practice. Walk away from this one for everyone involved." This comment received 31 upvotes. A comment from user Patient Quarter 1684 says, "As one who's been in similar instance, don't do it. Too risky while she's still married. But once she gets divorced, knock yourself out. Brother can't say shit if he's a cheater and you take the high ground if you wait till she is divorced. But be warned. Don't fall in love. Sounds like she's kinda cheaty too if she is throwing it at you now." This comment received 52 upvotes. A reply from the original author Doesthisdo says, "Honestly, I'm not sure a divorce will separate them. I don't know how safe it would be even after that." This reply received 15 upvotes.